Personally, I've been called by them, and they didn't necessarily know who I was. I don't believe anyways, because it didn't come across in the conversation. And they were extremely polite and very professional, very mature as well. And yeah, it was very well done, and it was in the context of following up on a problem donation. My credit card had expired and I'd forgotten to renew it, so and the chap that called me left me 2 voicemail messages and essentially telling me, hey, you know, I'm working on Friday night, I didn't think I'd be here, but if you can, give me a call. I'd love to chat with you. You know, I just want to straighten out this expired credit card with you and let you know what we're working on right now. So it just sounded as if it was a best friend calling me, which I absolutely loved. Well, this year we've called, I think, close to 60,000 people. And we do a mix. We'll call our current monthly supporters and invite them to become to increase their giving. We'll also call maybe lapsed high-end donors. So following a direct mail piece that we might have sent them, that we've sent them, we'll call them in and follow up on the piece and see if they'll consider giving. We'll also focus on specific segments. Maybe in December 26, 2004, the tsunami hit, and a lot of donors came forward and made gifts. So we specifically targeted that group and asked them if they would consider supporting us on a long-term basis. There are companies out there that do business calls and pretend to do not-for-profit calls, and in fact they really don't have the expertise, and I ran into that a little bit, which made the callers a little bit too pushy when they were contacting our donors and not necessarily understanding what we meant by monthly giving. So when I met with Keys, they actually did quite a lot of not-for-profit work, which was really appealing, and also understood monthly giving. And we've sat down around a table with the callers and I've asked them, well, what are donors asking about and what are some of the tough questions that you're unable to answer? We sort of go through those. It's also very informal, where, you know, I'll explain a little bit about the history of the organization, where our funding's going, and the ins and outs of our projects. So we've done that. We've also sent some of our return field workers to meet with the callers, and another staff member will visit them regularly, especially if we're putting out a direct mail piece and where we want to follow up with a phone call and the theme might be a little bit challenging.